Guys, welcome to Joe Bro Knives. Today I'm doing a knife collection video, and I have all my fixed blades over to the side because I know some people only like folders. So I'm deciding to do my fixed blades last, so you can skip those if you would like. But I'm going to start from the left and work my way down. Here I've got my Kershaw Shuffle 1. I got the green because I figured I would mix it up from just the normal black and silver like I normally get. I do have a review on that knife. Kershaw Shuffle 2. I do have a review on this knife too. And I have a comparison video of the 1 and the 2. So there's a comparison video on that. I do not have a review on this, I don't think. This is a Kershaw Speed Safe. I don't know if 1830 is the number of it or not. I really don't know. And then these two knives came together in a 2-pack from Walmart. They're Kershaw. So I did a dual review with these. And they aren't the best knives, but heck, for $10 each, it's pretty good. I don't have reviews on these knives except this one. And I don't know the name of buck knives really, so I haven't really done a review on them. So I have that one, and then this one. I can't think of what that's called, but it came with this little one, and it's the Bonnie and Crockett Club. Yeah, took me a second to read that for some reason. I just couldn't really see it through the camera good. And it came with that. That thing is so tiny. That's super sharp, like super sharp. And then the Jalendo or whatever it's called. Can't think of what it's called, but this lock always makes me nervous. And then I have this. I don't know if the name of this is Cat Eye or the brand is, but oh, I guess the brand goes right there on the blade. But this thing is so razor sharp, and I hate that it doesn't have a lock, because if either of these close on your finger is like so. But I think this knife just has an awesome look to it with the high polished blade, and then the brass on the end. I think that looks really good. And then I've got a Schrade old timer, gut hook, fish hook, whatever you want to use it for. Like not fish and hook, but gut and fish, deer, whatever. It's got this blade flat grind across. I'm pretty sure that's a flat grind. And then I have my mini AK-47 from Cold Steel. Love this knife, have a review on it. And then I've got my Cold Steel Spartan. Love this knife, got a review on it too. I just love that knife. And I have a review on this knife too. This is Sog Fielder. I had 2 of these for the review because I have one and my dad has one. He has the camo scales, and there's a lot of different choices for the scales on this knife and the finish. I just happened to have this one at Walmart on sale, so I got it. And this knife isn't the best, you can tell by the blade centering, but this is the Sogzilla Spyderco copy looking knife. But I think, yeah, I have a review on that. I think so. Don't hold me to it. And my M&P, this was my EDC for like 2 years. And a few days after my 2-year anniversary, which is 2 days later, which is my birthday. I got this 2 days before my birthday 2 years ago. But then my dad got me this. The Homefront CRKT. I have a review on this knife also. Gosh, I can't talk today. But if you don't know what this is, you can take it apart just by flipping that switch and spinning this dial back here. But I just love this knife. Shave that blade and everything, it just all looks so good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in the back of my pocket. SOG Salute Mini. Got a review on this too. And if I didn't mention, I have a review and everything on the M&P. That was my first video, so it's not the best video. Now I'm gonna start with my neck knives. Here I only have 2 CRKT knives, but got my CRKT Spew. Love this thing. It's so tiny, but yet it feels so good. Have a review on it. And I decided to put it in here since I don't really keep any fixed blades in here. Figured I may as well put it in here. This is I'm not for sure how to pronounce that. So I don't even try, because every time I say it, somebody's like, oh, that's not right. I got the SOG Gambit, is what it's called. I use this as a work knife. Just about everything, like cutting weeds and everything. And that tip, it holds up nice. I've scraped it across concrete and everything. I do not have a review on this knife. Or this one. This is just some $8 knife. This was like my first knife with a plastic sheath. It was $8. It's not sharp at all. I just figured I would show it. But I do have 69 knives in all. But a lot of them are like older, cheaper knives that I'm not even going to bother showing. And I can't think of what this knife's called. I can't ever think of what buck knives are called, but it's a buck neck knife. Pretty sweet. I like it. And I'm going to pause real fast and get all my fixed blades laid out. Alright, first up I got my Cold Steel Mini Tack. I do have a review on it. Love that knife. This knife, it was like my first survival style knife with the compartment handle. I'm just showing a couple of my old cheap knives. This one was like $10 at Rural King. But the blade's like really loose now. I thought since it was a big knife it could do just about anything. Not to wear it up. But got my SOG Seal Pup. I love this knife. I do have a review on it. Love it so much. Let me see here. Got my buck. I know this is a well-known knife and all, but I really can't ever remember the name of bucks. But I love this knife. This was my first, like, fixed blade, like a nicer one. My grandpa gave this to me whenever I was younger. Love that knife. I never even brought it really outside, except maybe once or twice. Got my Gerber Bear Grylls, I can't think of the name of it, but it's like the survival knife. The flint broke really fast. I don't have a review on this knife, but I am going to mention how the flint broke and everything in the review whenever I do one. And then I put my custom spray paint job on the sheath just because I can, and I felt like it. And this is like I said, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Carnivore Z or whatever. It's basically like a work utility knife. My friend got me this. It's actually like really sharp. And then this is one of my cheaper ones that I bought one time. It was like $10. But this knife, it has held up good. Because it's not very wiggly. Not super sharp, but I've chopped all kinds of stuff with it. I've thrown it literally into the ground. And it went into there was like a little tunnel thing under the ground that it like flew into. But I got it back. This knife is the Frost Cutlery Trophy Stag. I have a I don't know, I might have a review on it, but I know I do have a field test video on it. That's why it's so dirty, because I still haven't cleaned it. This is a Winchester hunting knife that I got at Walmart for like $8 a long time ago. I think it was like 8, maybe 18. I don't know, but it's lasted forever. It always stays sharp. And yeah, that's deer gut on it. But because I just haven't washed it since last hunting season. It's about hunting season again. And there's this, the Sog Kirkri Sogfari. These things are not very good. I do not have a review on it. I mean, the saw is good. Like, see how it's double-edged teeth and they're like really sharp. But besides that, like, my handle's splitting, maybe because I threw it one time like a tomahawk or something. But I just use this as a digging tool because look at that blade, how bad that's bowed out. And I was just slightly chipping wood. And I looked it up online, and that's a lot of people's complaint that their blade bowed out right there. I mean, what can you expect? It's a $30 machete. This is my Cold Steel. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of rust. My Cold Steel South Africa. This thing holds up to anything you put it through. It's decently sharp, not super sharp, but this thing will perform like a dream. This handle, it looks rounded and everything, but the way it's gripped and it's a little oval, it just doesn't want to roll in your hand. It just like dominates anything. Then yeah, I do have a lanyard on it, which kind of hits your hand and it's not very comfortable, but one day I just wanted to put lanyards on everything, so that's what I did. But that's it for today. If you liked this video, thought my collection was cool, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, because that would help me out quite a bit. I forgot to mention my Smith & Wesson Search and Rescue knife. This thing's amazing. I do not have a review on it yet, and I figured I may as well mention this since this is my only tomahawk. I'm not going to have like a tomahawk video, but I've got the Sog Tomahawk. This thing will sharpen up nice and tight. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching.